All right, guys, welcome back to another drawing session with the Rouser. Good morning to you. That's when I usually shoot all of my videos, so I'm just going to go ahead and say good morning. But if it's an evening, good evening to you as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start our learning session together. I'm going to show you how to draw this face as a caricature. For those of you that are interested in doing caricature, I will be doing a new series of faces for you to learn from. You can learn some of my tips, some of my tricks, and hopefully you'll be able to get out there and start doing caricature art pretty soon. So how do I approach a picture? Well, I'm going to first show you my mental process. So my mental process is to first of all think of this square here. Okay, so this is just this is basically the skull of the head. Okay, but just follow me as I go along. So just draw this little box right here. Okay, then inside of that box we're going to draw 4 equal squares. Okay, and then in those squares we're going to draw 2 triangle type shapes or diamond type shapes. Okay. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to look at these little points right here on the bottom of these triangles. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically say, okay, how do we're basically going to come from to see how long we want the face to be. So we're going to draw a line to our chin shape. So for her chin is pretty V'd, as I can see based off of these shadows here on the side of the face, right? That she has a V shape. So what I'll do is I'll say, okay, this might be where my chin is supposed to go, right? So this is kind of what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to have a shape coming just like this. And then from here, I'm going to go around the side of the picture and I'm going to draw these 2 little lines here. So these little triangles that I'm telling you about here were the reason I can see the shadow of them in this picture. And that's how I use them to be able to separate my face into these thirds. All right. And then from there, obviously, we'll want to draw our neck shape and then we'll draw our shoulder shape. Okay. Now, once we have this is the actual sketch. This is the only thing I really kind of put down once I begin my drawing. Okay. Now to do the drawing, I'm going to start with a Crayola. Okay. And we're just going to go ahead and start with the overall head shape. Okay. So with the overall head shape, what I'll do is on the side of the diamonds, it tells you everywhere where to start. Well, that's where your head shape starts. We just come around here and we'll draw that line. Okay. Then we're going to go around the chin that we already plotted, right? And then we're going to go to the other side, come back in. All right. From there, we're going to go to the neck shape. And then we'll go to our shoulder shape. Okay. The next shape that we're going to draw is our forehead shape. Now, watch how I use this box. Notice up here that her face is all very ovally, okay? Not square like this. So what I'm going to do is I want to add a little bit of shape up here, but I want to do it with my marker, okay? I'm going to do a little thin line here, right? And then I'm going to make this into her hairline. Okay. And then where am I going to connect that back to? Right back to the diamond shape. Okay. So having this box here, these diamonds and these shapes are going to help you keep your head symmetrical so that one side doesn't look bigger than the other, or you completely lose your likeness because you're doing too much exaggeration. All right, from here, I'm going to add the hair shape. So here I'll start with my little part in the hair here. Okay. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw in some earrings, and generally your ear rings are going, or your lobes of your ears are going to be below these little dots here. So we'll just add these little lines here and here, okay? And then we'll add our earrings here and here, okay? Then we're gonna go ahead and go back into our drawing. Now realize that we've changed the thickness of the neck here. So things are going to fit a little bit differently in this area. So we're gonna have to bring the hair at top and bottom into the shape like this, okay? Now, I'm probably not going to be able to get all of her hair in here because I am drawing on an 8 by 11 sheet of paper. But as long as we have that overall shape like this, this is what we were shooting for, okay? All right, now we're going to draw one more line here. Are you ready? So we're going to draw a line that looks like this. And the reason that we're going to do this line, because it gives us, or these two lines, is because it gives us a little bit of 3D. Okay, if you'll see here now, once we start drawing the picture in, this whole section right here, you see this section will be kind of shaded in, right? So that it looks like the hair is kind of coming out towards you. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is our eyebrow shape. So she does have the classic moon shape eyebrow to me. It's just the way I feel it, half moon. So what that means is I'm going to go to these two top boxes here. I'm going to use the top of my little diamond here. That tells me kind of where the arc is going to go in the eye. Okay. So I'm going to go over the arc and down, right? Over the arc and down, right? Because there's a lot of dead space, and you probably wonder what dead space is. Well, dead space is simply the space between anywhere where there's not a feature. Your lips, your nose, your eyes, and your eyebrows and hair are all features. Your skin is considered dead space. So between this eye, right, and this eyebrow, there's quite a bit of space. So what we want to do is we want to pretend like this entire triangle here is the actual eye shape for right now. And so what I did was I put a lot of dead space between the eye and the eyebrow. But watch what I do here. What I'm going to do, let's go ahead and zoom it back down. I'm going to use a half tree leaf, right? But I get to decide what size shape I want. But watch again the power of these two diamonds here. I can decide what size I want them to be. So for her eyes, I'd say I'm going to go a little bit big. So I don't have to use the whole triangle. I'm just going to go like something like this, right? And then I'm going to do something like this, right? Watch. And then I'm just going to draw a little bit of line underneath it. So it looks like a little bit of it looks like a half tree leaf, like a half moon. Okay. And then I'm going to add some eyelashes to it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we got our eyelashes there. And then this is what we're going to do. We're going to use the top of this eyebrow, this diamond shape, and we're going to draw a thin line around it to give us separation between the eye, the brow, and this whole shape, okay? Now let's do our eyes. So we're going to just simply, how do we do this? We're going to go to the peak of the diamond, and then we're going to draw another diamond type shape here, the bottom of the diamond. See how I'm using that diamond? The top of this diamond that I drew in pencil tells me that once I draw the bottom of the diamond here, it gives me a lot of the eyes looking right at the camera. So now it's no such thing as I don't know how to make my eyes look at the camera anymore, because the diamond really solves all of that. Okay. Now we're going to do our nose shape. So here you can tell what's going to happen is all of our features are going to kind of funnel down into this shape. So I've drawn a funnel, a feature funnel. That's what we'll call it, the feature funnel. Those are the two lines that you drew from the point of the diamond to the chin shape. So this is what we'll do. We're going to concentrate on the end of the nose, right? We don't really have to worry about this part yet because that part's really already been defined by the middle of these two diamonds, right? So we just need to get this shape here. So we're going to make sure that we're going to get the nostril part first, right? And then we're going to just kind of make it really small. Okay, we want a small nose. And then we're going to just kind of connect it from the diamond to here. Okay. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and go into our mouth shape. So we'll go here and draw our lips. So I'll just use this little shape here. I like to keep all my shapes very simple because it makes it easier for me to draw them. Believe me, I am the king of overthinking. So I had to start drawing like this so I would stop overthinking. Otherwise, I want to do too much in my drawing because I'm thinking about like how much better I want to appear than the person next to me. You know what I mean? Or whatever. So don't get caught in that trap. All right, so look at that. And if you want to do a smile on it, maybe we can just do like that. Just a little big smile, okay? And then we just put some little freckles. We got a couple of little freckles here. So you got a couple of little freckles here, a couple of little freckles here, right? And we got a good cartoon picture, right? Now let's put the cap on our Crayola. We're going to go back and we're going to erase our guidelines because now we don't need that anymore. So I showed you this way to start your caricature so that when you're drawing live, you don't spend so much time putting down all these difficult sketches when at the end of the day, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but nobody cares. What they care about is that it looks like them. If you want a good reaction, if you want that, oh my God, this is so funny, it's so cool, all you have to do is make it look like them. The rest of the super theme that you think you can come up with that you've seen other people do, don't worry about that. Just do you. Do you, boo. You'll be all right. Let me get a little bit of gray. Here, I'm going to show you some quick shading techniques. We're pretty much done with this. So watch, I'm just going to keep it simple. Watch, 1, 2, 3, watch. 1, 2, 3. Look how it looks like that. Look like they got lipstick on, right? And then 1, 2, right? At the top of the diamond, right? Bottom of the diamond. You see it? Eyes get kind of shadowed in. Little shadow underneath the chin. Okay. And I think we need to go ahead and color the eyebrows in there. I forgot to do that. After I thicken them in. Okay. All right. And then once you get to the hair, you can color it in whichever way you'd like. You can use crayons or whatever. Just I'll do a whole nother video for that on color and how you do curly hair and all that stuff like that. Right now, I want you to get the main picture down, which is learning how to get the big idea down first. Because if you know how to color, but you color in the wrong thing, then coloring is not going to save the drawing. You know what I mean? So that's how that works. All right, so pretty much, one more shadow here. We're done, okay? I'm going to thank you for drawing with the Rouser today. I hope that you were able to learn a little bit more about caricature. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to inbox me and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Other than that, I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. God bless you and your family. And happy cartooning, my friend. I'll see you next time. Hello there.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, you did? Well then, you see that subscribe button below? Push it. And after, push the bell icon next to it and select the all option. Then you will get notifications of all new uploaded videos and when I go live. Oh yeah. So thanks for watching and subscribing, and check out these other videos for more cool stuff. Have a great day and happy penciling.